today I'll be teaching you guys how to rank up in the new Apex Legends map. I know I just made a video on rank like a couple weeks ago. I think it was like 2 weeks ago, but I don't know what to post anymore. If you guys could help me out and leave down in the comments what you guys want to see, that would be extremely helpful. This is going to be a general video. It's not going to be like a solo queue. It's not going to be anything specific I'm going to be focusing on. It's just going to be like general tips. And in this video, you're going to see me going from, I think, Gold 4 to Plat 4. I'm pretty sure that's where I got to. And then you're going to see me a couple of clips of me and my Smurf account because my friend wanted to play. It was gold lobbies, but he told me to just get on a Smurf just because he didn't want to go against Plat players. But regardless, today I'm going to be talking about the new map and how to rank up in it. And my first tip is to run a recon character. If you're not 3-stacking, then you're better off running a recon character. I recommend Valkyrie or Pathfinder on this map. Because this map is huge. Like Octane in this map I don't feel like is as strong as he is in other maps, but like Valkyrie and Pathfinder are two extremely great characters to play. Like the team we're facing right now in the video that you see in the background, that team, they're cucked. Like high ground is an extremely important thing to play on this map because especially in this spot right here, I'm pretty sure it's called checkpoint, but in this spot right here, you land at the bottom and there's like 2 or 3 teams on top, and you're gonna have really bad positioning and you're just gonna get like fried. Octane's jump pad won't always reach up there unless you literally just stand on it and punch it. Also, Horizon would be a good character. Now thinking about it, Horizon would also be a great character to include. I still say Pathfinder or Valkyrie just because those two are recons and Horizon isn't, but regardless, well, those 3 characters are great to play. Maybe not together, but having them on your team would be extremely good. Now, the reason I said play scan characters is because what you want to do is scan beacons and then just play zone. This tip is primarily for higher rank people. If you're like stuck in like gold or like low ranks in that, you shouldn't be playing like this. But for higher ranks like Plat, Diamond, and even Masters, what you should be doing is scanning beacons and then standing in zone so you have better positioning. This tip's primarily for more hard stuck people that are just struggling to gain RP. Some people just don't understand that positioning is way more important than having 8 KP and dying at like 10th place because they got caught out of zone. You don't need to fight every single fight you hear. You don't need a third party every single thing. Like, yes, here and there, go fight a fight. If it's not winnable or if it takes longer than 30 seconds, back out of there. That's another tip. If fights last longer than 30 seconds, if there's no knocks, if it's not getting anywhere, just dip. It's okay to just leave a fight because trust and believe it is way more valuable if you win a game with 3 or 4 KP than lose a game and get like 5th or 6th place and have like 6 KP. Remember, that tip specifically is just primarily for higher ranks because in lower ranks, what you want to be doing is getting us into as many fights as you can. And the reason being is you don't lose that much RP. Like, people in like silver or gold think that like 24 RP and like 12 is a lot, but it's really not. It's like this is a time where you should be fighting as many people as you can. And remember, this is saying like fight as many people as you can, but it's not stupid stuff. Like, don't push like a stupid fight that's obviously unwinnable. Because if you constantly do this, it's going to get engraved in your mind and you're going to be committing those mistakes once you get to the higher ranks, and it's going to cost you RP and you're going to be wondering, why am I not gaining RP? What's happening? Why am I hard stuck Plat 4? Why am I hard stuck Diamond? Because you have a bad habit of pushing stupid fights that get your team killed, which kind of leads me into my next thing, which is how to know if you should fight a fight or not. Now, knowing when to fight is extremely key in Apex Legends because this is also a main factor of gaining RP or losing it. Now, the main fights you should be taking are some third parties and end game fights. Off drop fights are sometimes 50-50. That's why I say wherever you land, make sure it is max 3 teams, including yours. Or if it's a small POI like Thunderwatch, make sure that you and that other team is the only ones landing there. If there's more than 2 landing there, just pick somewhere else. Because at that point, it becomes a 50-50 on who gets a gun and who gets an armor or something like that. And you want to reduce the chances of dying off drop as much as possible. Do not be afraid if you didn't land with a team and you didn't get any KP off drop, because there will be opportunities in endgame to get KP as well as third parties. And remember that chasing a fight is never going to be as important as winning the game. This next tip is going to be a tip for the lower ranked players. If you're seeing that you're not improving at the game or you're not at the skill level that you want to be, what I recommend doing is to go in the firing range for at least like 5 minutes before getting into a match and just testing out not testing out the guns, but more like, you know, just getting your aim warmed up as well as practicing your movement. If you guys want to see like a warm-up routine that I do, let me know down in the comments below and I'll make a video on it. But what I also recommend doing to get better is to play at least 2 arena matches, ranked arena matches, whatever you want to play. But what I recommend doing is to play arena, play 2 good arena matches. And what I mean by that, if you get 0-3, play another arena match. That doesn't really count if you got 0-3. And by the time you're done with those 2 arena matches, your aim is going to be warmed up and ready to go for a ranked match. And now for the last thing, this is what I call the 2 golden rules that I will live by and always stand by, is communication and your mental. Communication is extremely important in Apex Legends or any game in general, especially because communication is what wins games, to be honest with you, especially if you're solo queuing. I get that some people just don't like talking, and if that's your reason, then if you lose games, that's just on you at that point, because you're more than capable of just talking to your teammates. And if you just choose not to, then that's just you hindering your chances of being a higher rank. And the next rule is the mental rule. I will always live by, if you lose RP 2 games in a row, to take a break and to rest your mind. The reason being is your playstyle is really based on your mind. It's why you'll never see me play long stretches of time, because this game pisses me off. I'm gonna just say that. It makes me so mad. That's part of the reason why I've gotten so much better at the game. It's because I always play on a clear mind. I never play on a mind that's clouded with negativity about things that happened in the previous game, because it will always hinder the way you play. Anyway, that's all the tips I have for you guys today. If you did enjoy this video, if this video helped you out, please leave a like and leave a comment down below suggesting on what video I should make next. Thank you guys for watching, and subscribe for more content.
Enemy taken down.
They're on my door.
Reloading.
Contact.
Repairing.
Coming around this way.
Killed the last member. Good.
That fucking Gibraltar's one shot.
Recalling my drone. Arc star out.
Behind this rock, 100
Eyes
grams.
are open now. That's the last of that
Another
squad.
team over here.
Dimensions looking up.
Yep. I'm pushing up.
On fire, friends.
Really?
Reloading.
That fucking motherfucker's 1 HP. There
Down.
you go.
I killed an enemy. Keep always seeing I. Giving my shields a recharge.
Reloading.
Using grapple. Backing out of my drone. I'm good to go.
I'm pushing her.
Watch my back.
Reloading.
Oh, she's one.
I'm out of heavy ammo. Enemy taken down.
Shields.
Oh, so